Who remember when the Canadian farm workers were complaining that they were being exploited, mistreated, and abused? And our government said nothing like that. And I just know the Prime Minister look and says some of the workers are being. Now that you hear him say. Now that you hear him say. Him say some of the temporary workers are being abused. And this one on your screen. And Carl Samu that did say nothing don't go so. So you are telling me say the Prime Minister of Canada confirm it, but our government deny it. Jamaica people, who remember when the farm workers them they talk about the situation? And this one, Pernell Charles said him do high-level delegation. And nothing don't go so. So how don't then Justin Trudeau come telling us say I saw it go. So who was lying? Who was really lying? Who is from Canada call me? Hello, good night.
Hello, good night, Andre.
Yes, hurry up and talk now.
Yes, all right. I know you're not going to give me a long time, but just let me say a few things. Maybe I'll get back to you.
One something you have to talk, sir. One thing.
Okay, yes, and it's about the Canadian work program with the farm workers situation and everything and all that. The farm workers are not going to be affected. Okay, listen to what he's saying. He's saying except for healthcare and food supply, they're not going to be affected because there's nobody here to do the farm working.
So you said the farm work program not going to get affected?
No, it's not going to be affected.
You sure about that, sir?
I am sure. I could bet my life on it.
Oh, you want to bet your life on it?
Yes, I've been in Canada for 50 years.
Okay.
And I've been with farm workers by supporting them, helping them to ship things off and getting around.
So the farm workers won't be affected, that's what you're saying?
They won't be affected.
All right, my father.
Here to do their job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
But they need to stop abuse them over there.
All right, that's what we're talking about now. We have to have a good representative here to show that to help them not to be abused. Because some of the employers are pretty good and treat them very, very nice.
Okay.
Some of them just treat them as just like ordinary slave labor, the living conditions, and so on and so forth. Right? But other than that, they need a good representative from Jamaica or wherever it needs.
Well, but what I am saying, all them going to get a good representative. When Pernell Charles say nothing don't go, so them now get abused, and the Canadian Prime Minister say them get used and mistreated.
Well, there you go. Who's lying then? It's Pernell Charles. The government is just covering up all that. I've been here for years and years with them. It's not all the farms. It's just some of the farms. You have to remember that there's different sectors in the farm market. Right? First you have it starts out first in October, where they have workers come up and they prune the trees, because when all the leaves fall off the trees and everything, and the branches and the dead branches and all that, they have to prune them. They have to wrap some of them in plastic and certain materials and everything, and irrigate the roots and everything and all that, and leave it there, right? For the winter. When the winter is over, and the trees started to bud again, there's another set of pruners who come and cut off the ends and everything to make sure it buds right and it grows right, so that the fruits will hang right. And then after that, when the fruits are there, then you have the caretaker.
All right, so I don't need all of the details. I don't need all of the details then. All right?
So that's it. And most of the time, they're not the ones. The ones that really get the abuse and everything, all that, most of the time, is the one that plants the vegetables.
Okay. All right, Father.
And you know that we only have 3 months worth of summer, all right, and 5 months worth of planting season. So it has to be done the right time, the right way, so you push them hard.
All right, sir. All right.
I just don't want a lot of people down in Jamaica, my country, start getting stressed out and having a heart attack and say, well, my breadwinner won't be able to
All right, sir. I hear you loud and clear.
One more thing.
No, sir.
Let me say one more thing before I go. No, just one more thing. This is important. Right? Trudeau is saying this now because he knows that he's going to lose the election. And he's back. And if this is going to start in 2016, he won't be around 2016. So this is also, politics.
Okay. So you said Trudeau I lose the election, so that's why I'm going to do this.
Yeah, he's gonna lose it because we've been crying, we've been saying about that because of housing and the people and all the Indians that come here and take up everything, this like that. But he did it. He's the one that brought the Indians in and all that and let them use it.
Oh, so he must suffer with it. He must suffer with the whole heap of Indian them when bring in.
Right, because he brought them in on a deal because remember India is the biggest democracy in the world, right? And he had all these people and China wanted to invest years ago in India, but it wasn't open. So in order to get them to invest in there, they made a deal with India that if they allow them to come down here, have the call centers and invest down here.
So the Indian is what him classify as the temporary workers.
No, not really. But most of them are. But I want to tell you something though. Do you know that most of the Indians that's here that's causing the problem for the work shortages and all those things and everything and all that, they're not doing the farm working and all that. They come in as workers in the hotel or go out in the suburbs to work and all these things, and then they just divert to the main cities like Toronto and Montreal and go to British Columbia, and then they don't go out there. Remember the way they brought them in and the way they're supposed to come in. They're supposed to let some of these people in, and they will go to the rural areas like out in Saskatchewan and Alberta and all those places, Manitoba and all those places to work. But those places are very cold in the wintertime. So what they do, they bring them in and tell them to go up there and work. And if they work and they stay there, they will do their visa every 6 months, every year. And if they do 3 years with a constant working, then they can apply for their residency and they can stay in Canada. Okay?
All right.
The policies. But it had a lot of loopholes. So what they do is do that, and then the Indians bring their sisters, their brothers, everything. If you were to check the population of the Indians that's here, most of them are young people.
Okay. All right.
Yes, and they're not skilled workers. So when they're saying that it will affect some workers coming in and all that, but when it comes to the healthcare and the farm workers, especially the farm workers.
All right, Daddy. I hear you loud and clear now.
Okay.
Thank you for the clarity.
Right,
Thank you for the clarity. No more.
Exactly. So tell them not to.
Yes, but I want to say this to you, sir. I said to you, make a 1 point. You have to understand. You see, my nighttime program don't accommodate this long call. You have to call during the day.
All right. I tried to call you today when that lady was speaking and saying that it was too late. But I'll try and get back tomorrow because a lot of
yes, call in the program during the day. The daytime program is there for you to talk because my guest needs to come in.
Yes, I just did this.
All right, now. All right. Go on. What goodness, man? No, sir. Lord Jesus. 7 minutes in my shot. Lord Jesus. Him have the facts and so we know. That's why I never, you understand? But never know nobody could have chat much like me. No, so the man chat. Hey, look like him there and piece of chicken batty. Hey, him a chat, you know. I wonder which part little fire him there. I will little fire him there. Jamaican people. I will little fire there.
Oh, go ahead. Jamaica. Good night. You can hear me?
Good night, Marvin Edgar.
You can hear me?
Yes, we're hearing you.
Oh, all right. Awesome.
I see your upgrade.
Yes.
But you have a smile on your face.
Yeah, I listen to you, the gentleman from Canada.
You're listening to it.
Yeah, trouble man about man named chicken batty. Where you get this from, Andre?
You need a chat plenty, man.
Yeah, but I'm happy that he got a chance to basically speak on the topic. It's current, and you wanted clarity, and he's on the spot. He's been there, and I listened, and I think I got the same thing that from what Trudeau is saying, I can confirm that I don't think it's going to affect the farm workers, and it's because that's the kind of job that Canadians don't want.
Oh,
because
the only reason why it's not affecting them is because nobody wants to do the job yet.
They don't want that job. So it is not even an honor for us Jamaicans to celebrate that. Oh, well, our people will be well, because there are a number of Jamaicans who have been suffering. We've seen the videos, and as you said, the corrupted politicians that we have here, who is always trying to paint a good picture that everything that they touch and everything that they're a part of is gold. So then left on them go over there and pretended as if they scoured all of Canada and come back and tell the Jamaican people that no such thing. All the workers there, the farm workers are good, but it's a lie. And it was a blatant disrespect and disregard for the Jamaicans who risk their jobs and lives by videotaping themselves in the little rooms that they were, and the conditions under which they were sleeping and working. And I have spoken to persons who I know personally who have done the farm work there, and them tell us straight up. Them say it is not a bed of rose.
Yes.
It's not a bed of rose. They like the idea. And so and the politicians that we have here in Jamaica, when they get elected, they constantly use the farmer cards as a mean to basically bribe their constituents in coming to their office. But you're exactly what I say. It is a known fact in Jamaica that when it's like the ghetto people they look forward. The ghetto people they look forward to their MPs getting in office, because me know say you're gonna get a set of farm work card, and my son can get it, or my cousin, or my husband. It is a thing, and they don't. And
it's a partner. It's a form of exploitation of the people.
It is a form of exploitation, and that is why they cannot speak bad about it. They can't speak bad about it because they need to keep.
It's not no longer a referral system. It's more like a system where the MP take you up and put you upon it.
But we all know that.
Oh.
And anybody will know that. And there's nobody within any constituency who know about farm work cards and how they're being distributed. Yeah, or they're being distributed by the MPs. Them can't tell you, say them don't know, say I saw it run. You know much infight and stuff where this a labor right now get the card and you have up this a labor right here and you now go vote back for you because you ain't give them a farm card. It's a dirty system where Jamaicans give up their rights over scarce benefits and spoils.